Alright, so welcome back to Jim Bob's Garden. So today what we're going to do is we're going to plant some eggplant. Now I have never grown eggplant before, and I'm not sure that I've ever eaten eggplant before, but we're going to give it a shot. Mostly because I want to do something different that I haven't done. So I've got a couple of plants. I bought starts because I don't have any seed. This is an Ichiban type of eggplant, which is a small skinny eggplant. And these are your standard Black Beauty type. Now apparently eggplant is a lot like tomatoes in that it's a heavy feeder, and it also requires loose, well-drained soil. It doesn't like to stay wet, but you want to keep a good solid moisture to it. This is my bed where I had all my garlic, so I'm going to go ahead and replant something nice here. This is a very heat-loving vegetable. Which is one of the reasons why I want to plant it. I want to see if I can get some good stuff growing during the summertime here in Florida, where it's really hot and really damp pretty much all the time. So now in this bed, I have worked a lot of compost in over the last year, so it should be nice rich soil, but I'm going to go ahead and add some compost in as I go along. Apparently the plants get between 2 and 3 feet in size, so I'm probably going to plant, I think what I'm going to do is just do 3 in here, and then the rest I'll put out somewhere over there. So I'll probably start with a smaller one here of the, let's do, what's it called? The Black Beauty. I'll do a Black Beauty, then the Ichiban in the middle, and a Black Beauty at the end. So when I do this, the plan is, let me go ahead and get one of these. The plan is to put them, I'm not sure what the plan is. Let me think about that for a second. We're going to put them in the dirt. Well, let me prepare the hole a little bit first. So I'm going to dig me a hole here about 3 feet apart. This is nice loose soil, so I don't need a tool. I can just do it with my hand. Then I'm going to get some compost that I have over here. Also going to be doing peppers here later. Grab me a handful of compost, and that's going to go down into the hole. And we're going to work that around a little bit. I'm trying really hard not to use chemical fertilizer, so I think this compost should do the trick. Then we're just going to dig it up, take your plant and squeeze all around, and they should hopefully pop right out. There we go. Now, the plant itself doesn't appear to be too root bound, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick it in. Don't really have to mess with the roots too much. I don't want to damage them. Set that right down in there, and you want to plant it apparently right about where it came in the planter. And when you get it from the store, you don't want to go any deeper. Unlike tomato, apparently it does not root along the sides. So simple as that. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. This is the Ichiban. Now it's going to be a smaller, narrower type of eggplant. More of the long, skinny variety. So that's what we're going to do there. And it's going to go here in the middle. Well, hang on, let's wait on that. And once again, space them out about 3 foot or so apart, and dig a little deeper hole. Nice dirt too, man. I really like what I've done with this. This is the one where I had actually double dug it. Dug all the dirt out of the garden. Dug down another layer to loosen it up, added compost, and then dug it back in again. And we're just going to mix that up, take any obvious grass roots and such out, mix it in with the native soil, and that should give it plenty of fertilizer to grow in over the summer. Now this one is pretty root bound, so I'm going to break that up a lot. If you don't do that, sometimes the roots don't want to spread. So I'll break it up, just kind of tweak it out a little bit. You don't want to break too many roots, but if I can get them roots to spread a little bit, that plant will grow a lot better. Put the dirt back around it. Alright, I'm going to keep the tag so I know what I got. Alright. Now you notice I do have a lot of weeds around here. And I know a lot of people are like, so many weeds in your garden. But you know, the weeds help to shade the soil. And if you feel here, up underneath these, it's cooler there than it is in the flat dirt like this. All right, so weeds are not necessarily bad. I don't think the plants really suffer a lot from the competition. But I'm not trying to set any records with my growing either. So as long as I get fruit or vegetables, as the case may be, I am happy. Alright, so I'll dig one here. Now, I have to admit, I was watching a video just now about how to plant these, and the gardener was using gloves when he handled his dirt. I'm like, man, you know, if you feel as though you got to have gloves on to touch the dirt, I kind of wonder about your whole philosophy on gardening. I think that to get your hands in there, never trust a gardener without dirt under his fingernails. That's my theory. But if you can't put your hands in it because you're afraid of what's in it, is that really something you should be eating? I mean, I don't know, it just seems to me like getting your hands in the dirt is a lot of what makes gardening cool, in my opinion, of course. Now, I'm sure I'll get some hate mail, people telling me, wow, you know, there's this and that, and you're exposing yourself, and da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay, whatever. Send me hate mail, I don't care. But I will tell you that I think you should be able to get your dirt up under your fingernails and not feel bad about it at all. Matter of fact, you really ought to feel proud that you don't mind getting your hands dirty. That's my theory. All right, so watering, apparently they don't want to be watered too much. But you do want to keep them somewhat moist. Probably a little less than what you do with tomatoes. Tomatoes take a lot more water, apparently. But we're going to find out as we go along. Again, this is my first time ever trying to grow eggplant, and I'm not even sure how to cook it yet. So we're going to have to figure that out. But it ought to be something neat and interesting, something a little bit different this year. And I'll get back with you and let you know how it goes. So thanks once again for stopping by. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think.